was one day she was in her office, and then suddenly she bumped into Stephen. Our immediate boss was Stephen's cousin. And so when she saw Stephen, she was really mad. Our immediate boss tried to cajole her to see Stephen. She said that her son would always look for his father. And so she needed to have a discussion with Stephen so that they could move ahead and introduce the boy to his real father. She wasn't having it. She told her boss that she wasn't looking for a father for her child. Her son, however, came one day and told her that a certain man came to his university campus and told him that the man was his father. So the boy was confused because the boy had gotten to know his grandparents as his parents. As far as he was concerned, his mother, his original mother, was a sister. I mean, that was the way they were brought up. So when the boy said that, this really got Kemi angry. And then Kemi called Stephen and warned Stephen not to go to the boy's school for anything. He warned him and told him that he would get, the security personnel involved and things like that. Stephen told her that he had terminal disease, and that was the reason why he wanted to see his son for the last time. This caught Kemi's attention, and she really felt bad for him. So Kemi agreed that she was going to see Stephen first. They would talk and discuss about it before she broke the news to her son. She decided to go with one of her friends, and then a friend called her and told her to go along and that she would meet Kemi at the hotel where Stephen was staying. When Kemi got to the hotel, she waited at the reception at the lobby for her friend. She kept on calling her friend, and her friend didn't pick up the phone. So she sat down there for a while, and as she sat down, Stephen came into the lobby and saw her. And they got talking, they talked. He didn't seem like a monster. It seemed like he was repentant. He talked about his life. He talked about the fact that he regretted his actions and things like that. And she really felt like, oh, okay, I could give this guy a chance to see his son. Remember that Stephen had said something about a terminal illness. So when there was a point when he had to hold his chest. When he held his chest, she felt like, are you okay? Stephen said he was okay, but he needed just to go to his bed, that if he gets to his bed, he would take his drugs and he will be fine. She decided to follow Stephen upstairs to his room to make sure that he was okay. Then she called her boss, her immediate boss, to tell her immediate boss that Stephen wasn't feeling good, that they should please try to get the doctors. But Stephen kept on saying that he was fine and that it would be okay. He needed just to rest. Stephen decided to lie down on the bed. She was beside Stephen and she was waiting for a while. And then one thing led to another, and they started talking about her life. She talked about how her marriage was becoming unbearable because she didn't have children, how her husband's family were on her matter and things like that. And she started to cry. As she started to cry, Stephen decided to comfort her. And one thing led to another, and they had sex. Unfortunately, it seems as if Kemi did not know Okafor's law. You know Okafor's law? Kemi didn't know Okafor's law, but let's continue. When this happened, she really was devastated. She ran out of the hotel room and she couldn't get herself together. She was crying. She cried for days. Then eventually she decided to call a friend that was supposed to meet her at the hotel. When she spoke to her friend, the first thing her friend wanted to know was whether she took morning after pills. But in all her crying, she didn't. And she didn't really feel that there was any need because she had been married to her husband for 7 years and there was no baby. Unfortunately for her, she got pregnant. And when she got pregnant, she didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to do exactly. She found out that, yes, Stephen had terminal disease, but he was also married. And then her husband, she didn't know what to do, If you were Kemi, what would you do? And do you really believe Okafor's law exists? Do you really believe that?
Please subscribe